Hey, Antoni, I hope I'm not disturbing you or catching you at a bad time, but I was really hoping we could talk for a little while because something very important is happening in my life tomorrow morning, and I'm feeling so nervous and unsure about it. And I thought maybe if I talked to you, I could feel a little calmer and more confident since you always give good advice and listen patiently.
Oh, Amelia, please don't ever worry about talking to me, because you're my dear friend, and I'm always happy to hear from you, especially when something important is on your mind. You can always count on me to be here for you and to listen carefully, so just take a deep breath and tell me everything from the beginning, and I promise I'll do my best to help you feel better.
Thank you so much, Antoni. And I'm really grateful for your kind words, because just hearing your voice makes me feel a little less scared. So here's what's going on. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., I have a job interview at a very big company downtown, and it's for a customer service position, which is something I've always wanted to do because I really enjoy helping people and solving problems. But even though I'm happy and excited about this opportunity, I'm also feeling very nervous and worried because I want to make a good impression and say all the right things. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to speak well or answer the questions correctly when the time comes.
Wow, Amelia. I have to say that I'm really proud of you for getting the interview in the first place, because that already shows that the company saw something special in your resume or your job application, and they want to know more about you, which means they already think you might be a good person for the job. And now, all you need to do is walk in there with confidence and show them the kind, patient, and thoughtful person that I know you are so well.
That really means a lot to me, Antoni, and your words are helping me feel a little stronger inside. I've been dreaming about getting a job like this for a while now, because I think customer service is the kind of work where I can use my communication skills and my love for helping people to make a real difference. But when I think about sitting in front of someone and answering questions in English, I start to worry that maybe I'll forget my words or get too nervous to speak clearly.
Amelia, I want you to know that it's completely normal to feel nervous before something as important as a job interview, especially when it's in a second language like English, which is not your first language, and that shows how brave you really are, because you're still going to try your best and show up with a positive attitude, even if you feel afraid on the inside. And that takes a lot of courage, which not everyone has.
Thank you, Antoni, and I really needed to hear that from someone, because sometimes I feel like I'm the only one who gets scared about speaking English in front of new people, especially when I have to speak formally. But now I understand that even people who speak English as their first language also get nervous sometimes before interviews.
That's exactly right, Amelia. Everyone, no matter where they're from or how many languages they speak, feels nervous before an interview, because it's a situation where you really want to do well and prove yourself. But the good news is that there are many ways you can prepare ahead of time to make yourself feel calmer, stronger, and more ready when the moment comes.
Yes, I've already started doing a little preparation by looking up common interview questions on the internet and writing down some answers in my notebook, and I tried reading them out loud a few times. But when I say them, I feel like they sound short or not good enough, and I worry that the interviewer won't be impressed by what I say.
I think it's great that you already started practicing, because that shows you're serious about this opportunity, and now we can work together to make your answers even better, so that you feel proud of what you're saying. For example, when the interviewer asks you to tell them about yourself, you can take a deep breath and slowly say something like this. My name is Amelia, and I'm a friendly, patient, and hardworking person who enjoys meeting new people, solving problems, and helping others feel happy and understood. I have always liked working in situations where I can talk to people and make their experience better, and that's why I'm very interested in this customer service position.
Wow, that's such a beautiful and complete answer, Antoni. I love how it includes not just my personality, but also my interest in the job, and it sounds so natural and honest. I think I could really say that in the interview and feel proud of myself, especially if I practice it a few more times and try to say it slowly and clearly.
Yes, and you don't need to rush when you're answering questions. Just speak slowly, one sentence at a time, and look at the person kindly. Because when you speak from your heart and show that you care about the job, people will see your true personality, and that's something very powerful.
I will definitely remember that, and I'll try to stay calm and kind in the interview room. I already chose my outfit yesterday, and I picked something simple but neat. A white shirt and black trousers, both clean and ironed, and I'm going to tie my hair back neatly so I look respectful and professional.
That's perfect, Amelia. First impressions are very important, and wearing clean clothes and smiling politely will help the interviewer see that you're serious about this job. One last thing to remember is that it's very important to sleep well the night before, so your mind can feel fresh and your thoughts will come more easily when you speak.
Yes, I will go to bed early tonight, and I'll turn off my phone and take some time to relax before I sleep. Maybe I'll read through my answers again and say some positive thoughts to myself like, I am ready, I am strong, I can do this. So that when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll feel more peaceful and ready to face the day with a smile.
That's a beautiful idea, Amelia, and I know that you're going to do very well, because you've already shown how much you care, how much you've prepared, and how much effort you're putting into this opportunity, and those are the things that really matter most in life.
Thank you so much, Antoni. You have no idea how much it means to me to talk to someone who understands and supports me. And now I feel like I can walk into that interview room with my head held high, because I know I'm not alone, and I have a good friend who believes in me.
You're never alone, Amelia. I'll be thinking of you tomorrow morning and sending you good thoughts. Now, before you go to bed, let's practice a few more interview questions together, one slow sentence at a time, so you feel calm, ready, and full of confidence for your big day.
Antoni, remember last night when we finished practicing those interview questions together and you told me to go to bed early so I could rest well and feel fresh in the morning? Well, I did exactly that. And now it's finally morning. And I just wanted to tell you that I woke up on time and I'm already dressed, standing in front of the mirror, trying to breathe slowly and stay calm before I leave the house for my interview.
Oh, Amelia, I'm really happy to hear that you followed everything we talked about, and it makes me proud to know that you got up early, got ready with care, and are standing there with a brave heart, preparing to do something that is big and important in your life, because not everyone has the courage to keep going when they feel nervous or afraid, but you do. And that makes me admire you even more.
Thank you so much, Antoni. Your words always help me feel stronger inside, and I just needed to talk to you for a few minutes before I go. Because even though I'm ready on the outside, with my white shirt and black pants and neatly tied hair, on the inside, I still feel those little butterflies moving in my stomach, and I keep telling myself that it's okay to feel this way.
It's completely okay, Amelia. And in fact, those butterflies just mean that you care deeply about this interview and that you want to do your best, which is a beautiful thing because it shows you are serious and passionate about this opportunity. And when you walk into that room, those people will see your kindness, your effort, and your heart, even if you're feeling a little nervous.
Yes, I think you're right. And I've been talking to myself gently all morning, saying things like, I can do this, I am prepared, and I am enough, just to keep my mind in a good place. And I even practiced smiling in the mirror so I can greet the interviewer in a warm and friendly way when I arrive.
That's wonderful to hear, Amelia. And I hope you know that all these small things you're doing, like waking up early, speaking kindly to yourself, practicing your smile, and organizing your things, are not small at all, because they are powerful steps that show how prepared and thoughtful you are. And those are the things that truly matter when you want to leave a good impression.
I packed everything I need last night, so I already put my resume, a pen, a notebook, and a bottle of water in my bag, and I even wrote the company's address on a small paper, just in case I need help or forget something, and I've planned to leave early so I don't have to rush or feel stressed about being late.
That's excellent planning, Amelia, and I'm really happy to know that you're thinking ahead like that, because showing up early and being ready with your materials not only helps you feel more relaxed, but it also shows the company that you are organized, respectful, and ready for responsibility.
I'm still a little nervous, Antoni, but I also feel a small light inside me, like a quiet excitement, and I think that light is hope. The hope that maybe today could be the start of something new and better in my life. Something I've been dreaming about for a long time.
Yes, Amelia. And I believe that light inside you is very real and it's guiding you step by step. So even if your hands are shaking or your voice feels soft, that light is still shining. And I hope you remember that no matter what happens today, you are already brave, strong, and growing into someone even more amazing.
Thank you, Antoni. I'm about to walk out the door now, and I just wanted to hear your voice one last time before I go, because talking to you makes me feel like I'm not alone in this, and like someone truly believes in me, even when I'm still learning and still growing.
You are never alone, Amelia. And I'll be thinking of you while you're on your way, sending you calm thoughts and good energy. So just breathe deeply, walk slowly, speak clearly, and remember that you've already done the most important part. You showed up, you prepared, and you believed in yourself.
Hi, Antoni. It's me, Amelia. I just wanted to call you as soon as I could because I just finished the interview a little while ago, and I have so much on my mind that I need to share with you. I was feeling a bit nervous and unsure before I went in, but now that it's over, I feel a strange mix of emotions inside me. Like I am relieved, but still a little unsure about what to think next. And I just really need to talk to you right now to process everything.
Amelia, I am so glad you called, and I understand exactly how you feel. It's completely normal to have a lot of different feelings after an interview, especially when you've put in so much effort preparing for it. But you know what? The fact that you're calling me and that you're talking about it already shows how strong and brave you are. You got through it, and that's a huge achievement in itself.
Thank you, Antoni, for saying that. I guess, now that I think about it, I did put in a lot of work to prepare, and I stayed calm during the interview, even though I felt like my heart was beating faster than normal. I showed up on time, and when they called me in, I shook the interviewer's hand firmly, sat down with a smile, and tried my best to answer all their questions. I think I did okay, but I'm still not sure if I said everything perfectly. I kept thinking, did I say the right thing? And was that the best answer?
Amelia, listen to me. It's okay that you didn't say everything perfectly. The important thing is that you did your best and you stayed true to yourself throughout the interview. No one expects perfection. What they're really looking for is whether you can communicate well, if you're thoughtful, and if you can handle pressure without losing your cool. And from what I know about you, you did all of those things, so I am really proud of you.
That makes me feel so much better, Antoni. Thank you for reminding me of that. I really did try to stay calm, and I think that helped me answer the questions without feeling too rushed. There was one moment when I didn't know how to answer a question at first, but instead of getting upset or panicking, I just took a deep breath, thought for a moment, and then gave my answer slowly. I could feel my hands shaking a little, but I kept my voice steady, and I think that helped me feel like I was in control, even if I wasn't sure about everything I said.
That's such a great example of how you handled yourself, Amelia. It shows your strength and your ability to stay focused, even when things feel uncertain. I bet the interviewer noticed that calm and confident attitude, and that's something that will stand out. Plus, you learned something valuable today. It's okay to take a moment to think before speaking. That kind of calm is rare, and it's something that will help you in future interviews too.
Yes, I'm starting to see that now. I think I worried too much about making mistakes before the interview, and I forgot that it's okay to take my time and think carefully. The interviewer seemed kind, and I didn't feel rushed, so I think that helped me relax too. After the interview, I thanked her for her time, and she smiled and said they would contact me in a few days to let me know the result. She didn't say yes or no right away, but I tried not to let that make me feel too anxious.
It's good that you didn't let the wait make you anxious. You did the best you could, and now it's just a matter of waiting to hear back. And remember, whether you get the job or not, the fact that you were able to go through the entire process with such a positive attitude and clear focus is something to be proud of. This is just one step, and no matter the outcome, you've grown so much already by facing this challenge head-on.
Thank you so much, Antoni. Talking to you always makes me feel better. I was feeling so unsure about everything, but now I can see it differently. I did the interview, I tried my best, and I handled the moments of doubt with calm. No matter what happens, I've already learned so much from this experience, and I think that's really important. I also feel a little proud of myself for doing this in another language, because it was a little challenging, but I pushed through.
And you should be proud, Amelia, because not only did you face this challenge with courage, but you did it in English, which is no small thing. That's incredible. You're constantly learning and improving, and I know this is just the beginning of even greater things for you. Take a moment to appreciate how far you've come, because this is a huge achievement, no matter what happens next.
Thank you, Antoni. You've helped me so much. I think I'm going to take some time to relax now. Maybe take a walk and think about all the things I've learned from today. I feel good, like I've done everything I could, and now it's time to wait and see what happens. No matter what, I'm happy with the way I handled it.
You've done wonderfully, Amelia. And now it's time to rest and enjoy the feeling of accomplishment. I'm so proud of you, and I know this is just one of many steps in your amazing journey. Just remember, no matter what happens, you're always growing, and I'll be here to support you every step of the way.